now have fixed pin men. On the right, you will see Clay Dempsey from Wabash Valley College, and on the left, you will see Gage McCallum from Texas A&M University. Again, both of these archers actually worked their way up in matches. Neither of them were ranked 1 or 2, which I think shows just how competitive this sport is and how matches, truly anything can happen.
Yeah, Gage actually qualified 15th, and Clay qualified 17th. But they won quite a few matches to get to this point.
They beat people ranked much higher than them, which is absolutely amazing to watch them both be able to do.
Yeah, this is going to be a fun one. All right, we got Gage on target 31, shooting first. Settling into his first shot.
Shoots an 8, low right. Now we have Clay shooting. And also an 8 right.
Pretty similar spots. All right, here goes Gage. We mentioned this earlier, but fixed pin, you're not allowed to move your sight. So a lot of you sight crankers might be wishing they would move them, but they can't.
Which in situations like this where they both shot 8s, they might be feeling like they want to move their sight, but they just would have to aim off a little bit.
Yep, so Gage's second arrow was a low 8 in Clay. Getting ready to release his second one. Nails a 10.
10.
Here goes Gage, his third and final arrow of this round. Oh, had a little trouble pulling back there.
There you go, shoots a 9.
There we go.
Definitely moving toward that 10 ring there with those 3 arrows.
Here goes Clay.
And Clay shoots a 9.
9.
So it looks like Clay will be up on that one. Again, this is cumulative score, 5 rounds, so 4 to go.
For all those people who do not know what fixed pin entails, it is shorter stabilizers, front rods, compared to a compound. Their sights actually have no magnification on them, and they cannot move their sights once the match has started. Obviously, we both have a little bit of our hearts toward Gage right now because he is a fellow Aggie. It's really unique to be able to see someone be in a gold medal match who we also see work so hard every single day, which I'm sure is what Wabash Valley College is feeling about Clay Dempsey right now as well.
All right, in Gage's coaching box, we have Logan Samsel, and he's doing some weird arm motions. Riley, what's he doing?
At Texas A&M, we actually have yell chants, and we do them at football games. And Logan Samsel, being a graduating senior, has always led those yell chants for us. So I think this probably means a lot to him to be able to be up there with Gage right now and leading the yell chants.
Pretty goofy Aggies. Looks like they're having a slow morning.
I really don't know if y'all can hear this or not, but it is very loud, and a lot of people from Texas A&M and the Cumberlands are standing up here, so I can only imagine how loud it will get later today.
All right, gearing up for round number 2. Officially, we have Gage McCallum with a 25 and Clay Dempsey with a 27. Looks like Gage will be shooting first, and here he goes.
During these matches, for each arrow, you only have about 20 seconds. So for a compound, letting down is probably really not an option.
Yeah.
Which is might of where you saw Gage have that anticipation there.
There he goes, back in the 9. Here goes Clay. With the 10.
Gage is just about to shoot now.
Pretty interesting. Gage is wearing an arm guard. I feel like most compounds don't wear arm guards.
Yeah, I didn't realize compounds do that.
Go Gage.
Gage also just shot a right 9.
And Clay nailed an X.
X. Absolutely amazing shooting coming from Clay right now.
goes Gage with his third and final. Another 9.
9.
Looks like he's dancing around that 10 ring.
He really is.
Those hula moves. Here comes Clay.
Seems to be shaking a little bit here. But nails
a 10.
Absolutely amazing. So
That's a perfect 30
Yeah.
for Clay.
Love to see that. Can't beat a 30, so absolutely great.
Big sigh of relief from Clay as well. So it looks like Clay is shooting a Hoyt of some kind, and I believe Gage is a PSE guy.
I believe Gage is a PSE guy. Something about Gage's coach, Logan Samsel, is although he competes in barebow now, he actually used to be a compound, but he switched when we felt that our team needed some extra barebows. It just kind of shows the spirit of collegiate archery and doing whatever you need to do for your team.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of people here from A&M and other teams that have that similar story of, I grew up shooting this, but switched to this because my team needed it.
I think that's really cool that in collegiate archery, just teams get to come together like that. You just don't really see that at USATs and other events like that just because it's such an individual sport. And this event gets to make it a team, which is just really cool.
Riley, how about you tell everyone how big of a deal is that team national championship?
Wait, sorry, I'm so sorry. What did you say?
How big of a deal is that team national championship that all the teams are vying for right now?
It's a really big deal, and especially Texas A&M, the Cumberlands have been neck and neck for the past few years. The Cumberland took it last year, and it's really, I think it's a big deal. I think all of us push for it. We all think about it and worry about it, so I think it's a big deal. I think it shows a lot, and we definitely celebrate it. I know A&M does, and I know the Cumberlands do. It's something to be extremely proud of.
X from Gage. Yeah, team national championship, I think, is what motivates most archers all year long.
10.
Clay just shot a 9-10 liner.
Here goes Gage.
And 8 left.
8.
Another 10 from
Another
Clay.
10. Clay is on fire
It's his
right
fifth
now.
10 in a row.
Yeah, he's doing absolutely amazing. He is not letting the pressure of this event get to him right now.
No, he's not. Here goes Gage. Nails a 9.
9.
And Clay just
dropped a 7.
7.
All right, so that concludes end number 3. We have 2 more left in this gold medal match.
As I've said before, but for y'all, those of y'all who are just tuning in, this morning it was downpouring. Abby and I are actually in our rain jackets right now because we were anticipating the weather, but it has stopped and it's perfectly still. I mean, I think there might be a slight breeze, but really nothing much. So it's great conditions to be shooting in right now.
Oh, yeah. It's kind of funny. It feels like we've had all the climates. Practice day was sunny, humid, hot. A lot of people got sunburnt. And then we showed up for qualifications Friday morning, and it was raining when we got here, I think, and it misted in and out all morning.
And it was cold.
It got pretty chilly,
yeah. Freezing. I did not bring clothes for that. I thought Georgia would be hot.
Yeah, and then warmed up a little bit. The women shot qualifications in the morning. Rain stopped, and it warmed up just a tad for the guys in the afternoon. And then yesterday, it was sunny.
It was
sunny. In and out.
kind of a mild temperature, but then today is quite overcast, so we are definitely experiencing all the types of weather here at Georgia. And for mixed simulators, it's forecasted to rain, so that'll make it extremely interesting if it is pouring rain while we're shooting.
Yeah, there was a slight change in the schedule to try to get ahead of a rain.
Yeah.
All right, going into round number 4, looks like Gage has a 79 to Mr. Clay's 84. Gage shooting first, has his first arrow loaded back.
Gage shoots a left 9.
9.
And a right high 9. I like how Gage is sporting his sunglasses on the back of his hat, upside down.
Upside down, of course.
Shoots a low left 8. And
Low 8.
So he shoots a low 8 there. Gage is at full draw for his third and final arrow. He shoots a low 8.
8.
Here comes Clay's third and final arrow. He nails a 10.
10.
Back into the groove, it seems. He's
Good shooting.
Really well.
Yeah. Both archers under this amount of pressure.
You can see them when they come off the lines having sighs of relief. So you know that they are definitely feeling the pressure, but they are not showing it. I'm sure events like this are extremely stressful. I know I was very stressed last year. I kind of blacked out the whole time I was up there.
Yeah, it's pretty scary, especially they kind of play it up. We have 2 targets set up, you guys can see, with the flags lining, and quite a few people behind them wearing different school uniforms, just cheering them on.
Yeah, this is definitely the loudest of many tournaments, and I think that adds stress to it when you can hear so many people behind you cheering. Not only are you doing this for yourself, but you're doing it for your team and to, get that national championship. So you're doing it for something much greater than yourself, which I think adds a lot of stress to it.
Yeah, and I think there's like 2 groups of archers when it comes to collegiate archery. There's the group who does this outside of college, who compete at USATs, like you were talking about SoCal. That's coming up in about a week and a half, week. And then there's the group of archers who don't, that this is like one of the only tournaments they shoot a year. So this is like the big dance.
Yes, it is. And I personally think it's equally stressful for both groups, because for those people who shoot the USAT shooters, obviously they want to come here and show them what they're made of, but so do the people who do not, go to these other big tournaments. Okay, we just finished scoring here, and Gage is at a 104, and Clay is at a 111 going into the last end. Again, Gage will be shooting first.
All right, final 3 arrows for these gentlemen. Here goes Gage.
Gage shoots a low right 9.
Again, we've mentioned this before. For those of you out there who shoot and love to move your sight, you're probably wishing these kids would move their sight, but they can't. That's one of the rules about fixed pin, is they're not allowed to move their sight. That's why it's called fixed pin.
I think that adds something very competitive and hard about this, because these fixed pin shooters have to be really good at aiming off, and they have to be able to anticipate that they need to move off more so compared to the average shooter.
Yeah. I think one of my favorite hobbies is moving my sight.
Me too. If I shoot anything outside the 10, you're probably going to see me click it a little bit.
Yeah.
Gage shoots a 9 there.
All right, here goes. Final arrow of this match.
And
shoots a 9. I think unofficially, Mr. Clay walking away with a gold medal. Mr. Gage McCallum walking away with silver.
As a reminder, both of these people were seated. Gage was seated at 15 and Clay was seated at 17, so they shot absolutely amazing to get to this point.